All right, y'all, buckle up your seatbelts, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel because we are about to get into the juiciest Bitcoin technical analysis that you could possibly imagine. So, the question that's on everybody's mind is the following. Are we going to see more follow through with this Bitcoin breakout? Well, I think we can't know the answer for certain, but what we can do and what we always try to do on this channel is come up with the different possible scenarios and then have a plan up our sleeve so that regardless of what happens, we are one step ahead of the markets and we're ready to take action when the moment comes. For example, last week, I guess 2 weeks ago now, we were getting very, very bullish down here when a lot of other people were getting bearish. I made this video on July 12th, I guess 10 days ago now, and people were calling for lower, and I was actually calling for a bounce breaking out of this range. Here's what I had to say. I know a lot of people are calling for lower Bitcoin prices. People are calling for 13K, 10K, and yes, we may get there, but let's just look at the fact that market Cipher B on the weekly time frame is printing has confirmed this green dot. Now, I find it very, very unlikely that we confirm a big BitBoy green dot here. It's just not a regular green dot. This is a big BitBoy green dot. We have not had one of these in the history of ByBit. Okay, I find it unlikely that we confirm one of these and don't have some kind of follow through the next week. Does it mean we're going to 100K? No. But what I do think it means is we can get another move to these highs, potentially even breaking out of this current range that we are in. And here's what we have to think about on these higher term time frames is the fact that on the daily, if we can come above this previous area of resistance, right? We're looking at this on the daily time frame. Look at this whole area right here. No market structure. A very smooth move down, a very smooth dump, okay? Up here, Bitcoin for breakfast had a bowl of oatmeal with bran flakes and lots of extra prunes and a fiber supplement, okay? For lunch, had a whole bunch of steamed vegetables and more oatmeal. And then for dinner, I don't know, something with lots of fiber. A smooth move down, a very smooth move, right? And now what's happening down here? Money flows curving to the upside. We have potential bullish divergences. We have a big green dot on the weekly. These are the areas where we should not be getting super, super bearish, but we should be looking for long trades. And then when we come back up to these highs, we should be looking for short trades. That's just kind of how we're going to have the most success in these markets. So I just wanted to come in and make a quick update, guys. Make sure to like the video. Make sure. So we were looking for longs down at this area when everybody else was getting super bearish. In fact, the trade setup was given in the VIP Discord after that CPI FOMO dump that we got last week. We gave the trade setup to long from 19.3, a reclaim of the weekly level with a trigger wave on market Cipher B, and literally that was it, guys. That was the bottom, and then we have not stopped since there. So shout out to everybody in the VIP Discord who's taking these trades and is getting bullish at support and bearish at resistance. And by the way, if you want to join the VIP Discord where we give trade setups in advance, the juicy levels that you need to be aware of, as well as multiple live streams a week, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Now, let's talk about what's happening with Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin did break out of the range, right? We had this little range right here, and we have broken out. And we're kind of right now flirting with this, this area of resistance, okay? Now, there's a few different ways to look at this right now. You can look at this as Bitcoin has already broken out or Bitcoin is trying to break out. But I would say right now that the most important level that we need to be aware of is going to be this red box right here. Because this is really the major support resistance flip. We have these highs here. We have this acting as resistance right here. Resistance again right here. And then we broke out and we got a retest. And so right now, we need to determine, are we going to start to put in lower highs and reverse market structure back down? Or are we going to start putting in higher highs? Well, obviously, if we come above 24,241, we will be able to put in a higher high. And in my mind, that would be a confirmed breakout, retest, and market structure change. Something that we do need to keep in the back of our minds is that we are rejecting off of this local golden pocket. This is the last high that we put in right up here at 28,245 before that low. And that's where we rejected. And actually, this was a level that we did have on our charts in advance. In fact, Boyan in the VIP Discord did give that level on Monday for the on the live stream. He gave that level and the trade setup. Here's a little clip of it right here.
So to the upside, I have like a level of resistance that's really close to us right now. I have one at 24,200.
24,200. We came up to that level, rejected almost to the exact dollar. Beautiful. And then also, once we rejected from that first golden pocket, we can see that we started to reverse market structure here, because after the first move to the downside, we came back up and rejected off of this local golden pocket. And then after the second move to the downside, we came up and rejected off this golden pocket. But now, after coming down and retesting this key area of support, it looks like on a very local time frame, we are reversing market structure. So here's how I am looking at this right now, y'all. And here's how I am planning to trade this. I am remaining in my bullish bias based on the higher term time frames. On the weekly, the VWAP is pointing up, no signs of stopping, money flow curving up. On the daily time frame, we have money flow about to curve into the green right here. On the 4-hour time frame, we have money flow getting thicker. We printed a tight trigger wave right here. New York's going to open in about 20 minutes. Okay, so really what my plans are is I am going to be looking to get into a long trade or add to my existing long if we get a retrace down. And I'm looking at this as a local range here. Okay, I'm looking at this as a local range. And basically, if we take some volume right here and do something like this, okay, this is the area that I am pretty much looking to trade. So there's a few areas of resistance that we have above us here, which I will be looking for a potential retracement from. The first one is obviously this value area high. And then we have some other levels up in this 23.8K area. And then, of course, you know, we have this high right here. If we can get a move to the downside, I'll be looking to some of these lower supports for a potential bounce. The most local level is going to be if, let's say, we come down from here, we have the Fibonacci golden pocket right here at that value area low. We also have a Fibonacci golden pocket right here at the high volume node. Those would be some good areas to look to get into a long trade. Of course, we have to be watching our indicators to see if we have confirmations when we come down there, right? So these are the plans that I have. Kind of feeling bullish today, right? I'm not gonna lie. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I admit that I'm wrong. We have to trade what the charts are telling us and not what we feel. I feel bullish, so I'm gonna be looking for long entries. If I see that things are looking bearish, I will then be looking to get into short trades. And if you want to learn how to trade like this, where you can have plans in advance and then know whether or not to act upon those plans, then you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. This is the course that will give you the knowledge and the skills that you need to become a confident, profitable trader, because this will walk you through step by step, basically how to have a plan in advance, how to know where you should be setting your stop losses, where your take profits should be. This is how we trade in the VIP Discord when we give these trade setups in advance, like the ones that we give in here all the time. For example, this short trade from the golden pocket pretty much hit to the exact dollar, right? Let's see, where was that? Well, right, it was right here. Yeah, here it is. So we gave the short trade in advance, right up here. Pretty much hit to the exact dollar, guys. We got a rejection. Because we had the plan in advance, we were able to do that, right? And that's key. So this is kind of my outlook on the markets right now, guys. Overall, I'm feeling bullish. Locally, we need to look at this as a range where we have clearly defined highs up here at around 23.9 and clearly defined lows down here at around 22.5. And until we lose those levels, that's the framework from which we should be trading. All right, guys, I wanted to come in, make a quick update. God bless everybody in the name of the Messiah, Jesus, Yeshua. I know not everyone's religious, but I do pray that everybody is very, very blessed. I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace.